How to become unrecognizable. It really only take 3 months to become unrecognizable. What do I mean by unrecognizable? I mean going from somebody that you know right now, whoever you is, whether that's undisciplined, whether that's skinny, whether that's you not ain't got no confidence, whatever you is right now. If you want to change that, bro, you genuinely can do that in 3 months. You know what I'm saying? You might can do it faster, but I think 3 months is a good time frame. Usually people say 6 to 12 months, but I genuinely think you can do it in 3. And I'm explain and tell you the reason why I know you can do it in 3, right? So it's a rule. It's called the 2190 rule. I'm about to put it on the screen right now. As you can see, 2190. The 2190 rule basically means 21 days. I know y'all heard this. 21 days builds a habit, right? If 21 days build a habit, then what you think 90 days can do, y'all? You know what I mean? Let me put my reaction screen up real quick so y'all can see chat. Let me mute this real quick. I'm just muting shit. Let me mute that real quick. All right, bet. 2190 rule. The 2190 rule basically states, I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. 1 second. Is skinny over her thing. I don't even know what they mean. The 2190 rule basically states, bro, 21 days builds a habit. Everybody knows that. But what you probably did not know is that 90 days builds a lifestyle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Building good habits, the key to a better life. Life is literally consisted of habits, bro. Whatever you do on a daily basis begins and eventually is your life. It's a quote by Aristotle. I'm about to pull the Aristotle quote up real quick. Aristotle habit quote. This is one of my favorite quotes right here, y'all. It's one of my favorite quotes. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. Whatever you do on a day-to-day basis is what? Your habits. Therefore, we are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, whatever we do on a day-to-day basis begins to become us. So if you want to be better, bro, you just need better habits, right? So the 2190 rule is how you change your life. In 21 days, like I said, is a habit, but 90 days is a lifestyle. What is 90 days, chat? 3 months. That's why I made this video and I said how to basically lock in, change your life in 3 months. How to become what? Unrecognizable. The 2190 rule states that it takes 21 days to form a new habit and 90 days to create a permanent lifestyle change. Put differently, 3 weeks of habit formation, 3 months of habit solidification. Let's say you commit to doing 100 air squats a day. And I'm about to tell you exactly how you can become unrecognizable. So basically, the reason why we making it in such a short time, a 3 month intermittent, because who don't want results faster? Everybody wants the fastest results. But unfortunately, extreme results come from extreme action. So if you're not ready to put in no extreme action, this might not be for you, which is okay. You can do it in 6 months. It's going to be a little slower, but it's going to be a little easier. But if you like me, bro, and you want extreme results, you're going to do it in extreme action. What does this mean? We're going to do 100% for 30 days straight. And then once we do 30 days straight, we're going to do 100% for another 60 days, you feel me? And then after that 60-day mark, guess what we're going to do? We're going to go again for 90 days. And then I guarantee you, bro, if you can go 100% for 90 days straight, you have made a new habit, bro. It's impossible. I mean, not even a habit. You made a new lifestyle. It's impossible to do something for 100 days straight and not make it a lifestyle. It just takes time and got to be patient and don't be lazy. There you go, bro. It takes time and you just got to do it. And it's not even just doing it, bro. It's committing to doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's doing the thing at the highest level. If you do it at the highest level for 100 days straight, and I said 90, but we're going to make it 100 because that's genuinely the thing that I'm doing right now. I'm making my most productive day. I went through, I'm going to give y'all my whole spiel. I went through my habit tracker and I put the best habits on there for my most productive day, and I put 10 habits. And I was like, let me do these 10 habits every day for 100 days straight because that's my most productive day. So if I can make my most productive day my normal day, imagine how my life would look. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I be looking. It's extreme for sure. But like I said, bro, extreme results come from extreme actions. And I'm an extreme action taker. So I ain't tripping to committing 100 days to that. But the key here is this, bro. The key here is this. Don't think about it in 21-day increments, or don't think about it in 90-day increments, bro, because I feel like once you think about it like that, you're looking at the top of the mountain instead of taking a step. Think about it day by day, step by step, habit by habit, hour by hour, and minute by minute. Because if you break it down to the smallest thing, bro, I guarantee you it's going to be so much easier. For example, if I tell you, say we in the same house right now, you on my couch over there, and you sit down on my couch, and I say, hey, twin, can you go walk to Walmart for me? Walmart is like 5 miles. Appreciate that follow. Walmart like 5 miles away. So you gonna be like, what? I ain't walking to Walmart. But if I say, hey bro, let's walk to the mailbox. We gonna walk to the mailbox, no problem. And then once we get to the mailbox, I'm gonna be like, let's walk to that stop sign. And then we gonna walk to the stop sign, no problem. Then once we get to the stop sign, I'm gonna be like, let's walk to the end of the road. And we gonna walk to the end of the road. You see what I'm saying? We going to Walmart, but I didn't say let's go to Walmart. I said let's walk to the mailbox. The mailbox is such a smaller increment that it seems easy. It seems like it's nothing. Same thing with where we want to get to in life, bro. We gonna do this for 90 days straight or 100 days straight, but we not gonna look at the 90 days. We're not gonna look at the 100 days, bro. We gonna look at literally that day. We gonna look at literally that moment. We gonna look at literally, you feel me? W analogy, appreciate it. We gonna look at literally that one step. We gonna take one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. For example, I'm filming videos right now on live, but I told myself I'm gonna film 7 videos. If I looked at it like, oh man, I gotta film 7 videos, bro. No, that's not how you're supposed to look at it. You're supposed to just go one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. And then you're gonna get that confidence, you're gonna get that momentum, you're gonna get locked in, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get into that flow state where everything else just flow. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at it as, oh man, I got 10 habits to do for 100 days straight. Nah, look at one habit right now. Then look at 2 habits right now. Don't look all the way over there. Just set the plan and stop thinking, bro. You know, that's another thing that I learned this year is to just stop thinking. Like once we got it down, once we know what we gotta do, once we got the plan, thinking is irrelevant, bro. You know, thinking is only good on the front end. On the back end, we ain't gotta think like that no more. On the back end, we ain't gotta do too much. Once you start doing too much, once you start thinking too much about it, about what you already know you got to do, our brains is so smart. As humans, our brains is extremely smart. We gonna play ourselves out of position. We gonna think ourselves out of a good opportunity, out of a good situation, just because what? Oh man, but I'm thinking I can do it this way. I can do it better. Bro, you already good. Now you just need action. Once you got action, just keep going. Take it small steps, step by step by step by step. The more you do stuff, the more it becomes a habit. And that's why that Aristotle quote so lit and so transformational, bro. Here we go again. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. If you enjoyed today's video and you want to fast track your way to making money online, click the link in the description and I'll show you how to make your first $500 posting videos just like these. Also, if you want to catch these videos live, I go live on Twitch and I do everything that you've seen here live. Catch me every Saturday at 7 a.m. And if you want to watch another one of these Academy videos, click the link on the screen because YouTube said that you'll love it.